That was awesome. Oh, it's not slowing down. Oh, man. Well, hello everyone. That was a good start. So we actually had an oncoming car. I'm disabling because it's not detecting the speed bumps and the car is just driving straight over full speed. I'm gonna keep reporting those. That was really interesting handling. So there was a car in the oncoming lane, so my car moved over. Everything worked great, except it did not slow down for speed bumps. So this kind of bothers me, like the hands on the steering wheel warning. You know, when you're waiting like that for a turn, I'm not going to hold the wheel because it'll cancel the autopilot and it'll cancel the turn. So they kind of need to adjust this or figure out a way to make this work, because it's kind of like, it's annoying right now. What is it doing? Okay. In this instance where it hesitated to accelerate after that intersection, I think it was confused by that car and there was an oncoming car in the turn lane. Oh man, what is it doing? It keeps braking for some reason. Now, normally I would override this and tap the accelerator, but we don't have any cars behind us, so I'm just reporting because there's some weird glitch there. I kind of think it might be the sunlight. It might be the time of day with all the shadows. I'm noticing shadows is really tripping the vision system out on this new update. So I did my cone test this morning, just to show, you know, the differences. Elon said cone issues were fixed. Honestly, that was not fixed in my opinion. It still struggled really bad, and the steering wheel was kind of jumping around. There definitely needs to be improvements. I really want to see traffic sign awareness. Like right now it does speed limit signs, fine. But I want to see, you know, like no right turn or road closed. I want to see that. I want the car to adjust the routing because it's not doing it right now. And until that is happening, I don't believe this is going to be ready. Okay, so I'm going to disengage there. There's now cars behind us. It was coming to a full stop when there was plenty of room to go around, and that's really abnormal behavior. Typically it would have swung out and went around, like see this truck here, but for some reason it wasn't doing that with that car. So what I'm getting at is I don't believe this is ready for mass rollout yet, because we still have some challenging scenarios. It's not like people drive on perfect streets all the time, you know, like, you know, there are some people that are testing that are driving in areas that really don't have construction zones. The roads are a lot cleaner and it drives great in those kind of scenarios. But when you drive in challenging situations, with construction zones, like in Sacramento, there's construction like everywhere. It struggles a lot with that, and maybe by having more people drive in those areas, they'll get more data. But right now, it seems like I've only seen maybe a few videos, like maybe a few people in Chicago posting some construction zone videos, and me. So I really want to see more construction zone fixing and more traffic sign awareness. Like, see, like this bike route sign. There's nothing. It can see everything. It's just not like recognizing anything. Although it's not like really needed for driving, like the bike route sign, but at least have some awareness of the driver. Like that sign right on the corner there where it says, you know, left turn straight, right turn only. Those signs aren't being rendered anywhere. And so like that sign, the car can see it. It would know how to label each lane and say, okay, that left is a left turn only. Even if it's not showing the arrows, the handling of the sign is right there. So the car should be seeing it with the long range camera. Just like it can see the stoplights clearly, It can read that sign, and the car needs awareness of that. That's interesting. That line was like, the road line was like painted in the lane, and that was weird. It's no wonder the car has trouble sometimes, like that road line was crazy. So now this is an okay place to make a right turn on red. Waiting for our turn, maybe it's gonna go. Stopped. Okay, I'm just gonna tap it until it can go. Okay, so I'm disengaging. It was trying to take us in the very far right turn, but we needed to jump across and jump on the freeway here. That's not right. So again, I'm glad I actually turned this on. This is map data. So right now it was trying to have us change into the left-hand lane, but it's a 2 left turn here, and actually we need to stay in the right lane because we're going to be making a right turn. So that was interesting. I'm glad I didn't confirm that. I have emergency. Doesn't appear to have done anything different. So I had read that on the new software version, I think it was 32, in the owner's manual, it says it will respond to emergency vehicles and pull over. We are still on 24 software. So we're actually still on 24.17 software. So I don't believe it's been rolled into the FSD beta build yet. So we're really on a different software version than even the majority of people. Interesting. These vehicles keep like flashing. Huh. Same behind. Weird. It's having some weird tracking issues. That's something kind of new in this release. I haven't seen that in the last one. Again, I actually had someone honk at me. So again, the car did not swing out. This is really strange behavior. In prior releases, even Tesla Vision version 9, it would pull out with cars. Okay, so here is a... It was not slowing down for the fire truck. It was actually slowing down for the car in front of us, not for the fire truck. So it does not look like FSD beta version 10.1 has been programmed to recognize emergency vehicles yet. So it looks like that behavior might be in a later release. I'm hoping we get version 32 or higher this week for beta 11. I really like this area. This is actually, I think it's Sacramento County. I think we're kind of on the edge of Sacramento City, Sacramento County. Winding Way area, just so beautiful over here. Okay, so, whoa, the car braked really hard. Why did it do that? I'm not really liking this merging behavior. It's, again, it was projecting the lane line out really far in front of the car and driving next to the car when it really should have slid in and merged. Again, that's kind of new behavior for this build. I've not seen it act like that before. Usually it handles that area really well in previous releases. It's so funny, like every release we get, we just go out and we test it and we see what's changed, because we literally don't get any release notes other than improvements. The only time we had any kind of detailed notes was that tweet from Elon with the specific fixes and changes that they did. I really would like more of that, but oh my gosh, what is it doing? Gosh. It just like slammed on the brakes, and oh, I think it was actually trying to turn right there. Oh my gosh, that might have been, that was not my bad, but it didn't signal. So like, how was I supposed to know it was going to try to make a right turn here? Okay. Oh, it's going way too fast. Oh man. Oh. Look what it's trying to do. It was trying to go around that car. This is bad behavior. Like I'm frustrated because like it was that kind of stuff where it was trying to pass up cars it was eliminated the last few builds, and it's back again. It tried just overtaking that car. You guys saw the wheel, and it tried like pathing around. What's it doing? It said it was creeping forward for visibility, but we could see perfectly. It's acting weird. Like, I don't really like this release at all. I don't know how, like, I've been reading some of the tweets from other testers, and, like, I'm not going to name names, but some people are really, like, gung-ho, like, it's ready for wide release. I am not in that camp at the moment with this release. Like, maybe it's a different area, maybe it's driving better in that particular area, but like I'm noticing really strange behaviors that we haven't exhibited for a while, like kind of creeping back up again, almost like it's as if it's kind of like the slate got wiped, and it's like they put all new code down, and it's like learning how to drive all over again. I'm not saying that it's bad, but the behaviors that were a little more problematic in older releases are kind of like creeping back up again. So I'm going to have to go test roundabouts this weekend on beta 11. Yeah, like what you guys just saw, it was trying to go around that truck at a stop sign, and it was only the second car. There was really no reason for that behavior. It kind of did a weird behavior where it was trying to center on the road. It was really wide, so it swung out to the right, and there's actually cars behind us that was on the left, like they were going to pass us. You know, I talked about this like literally a year ago about like sticky lane behavior. The car needs to kind of stick to like a virtual route, a virtual path, and the logic is just center between, and it really needs something in there to kind of like stick left or stick right if you're in a right-hand drive country. This will be interesting. We're going to make a right and immediate left. I should turn the voice back on. There we go. I usually keep it off, but that way I'll know if it's going to make a turn or not.
500 feet, turn right onto Manzanita
I don't want to do a false disengagement. But, like, okay, so if it was going to make a right-hand turn, I wish it would have turned on the signal for me, because I didn't even pay attention that it was going to turn right.
Now turn right onto Manzanita Avenue.
So now we're in Carmichael. So interesting, in this 10.1 release, I'm noticing a lot more blue car behavior. In the previous releases, like maybe you'd see a few, but it's like every car, oh, weird, unavailable. Maybe because the car's parked next to us. That was weird. Weird. See what I mean? Like, this release is a little weird to me. Okay, so it's about clear. Okay, it's clear. So I don't like the behavior just now. Okay, it needs to immediately swing over. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay, it was gonna miss. It was gonna miss our turn. So it didn't switch last minute there. Oh, I remember. Okay, so at that light, it started to creep forward to visibility. It started to go like lunge forward a little bit and immediately stopped. If the driver behind us wasn't paying attention, that could have been a rear end kind of incident. That kind of behavior really needs to be smoothed out. I do not like when the car like goes forward and stops. It really can cause a distracted driver to cause an accident. Okay.
Now turn left onto Fair Oaks
Oh man, they
Boulevard.
ran the light. Okay. Okay, don't like how it swung out to the right a little bit. Okay, so it needs to accelerate and get in front of this car next to us. Okay, it accelerated. Good. Gosh, everyone's driving so fast here. Like, that car barely let us in, but no problem there. I didn't have to disengage. Yeah, everyone's driving really fast. Okay, so I'm a little worried that it's going to try to cut us out in front of this car because we're really far back behind that stoplight, and it normally tries to do cut-in behavior. Oh, man. It didn't do it. That's good. You know, I kind of wonder if they disabled that behavior. So, you know, like, it just made me think about something. So they enabled that feature where it would go around, you know, like trucks or something that was parked. And like, as you guys have saw, it didn't go around a lot of the cars that were kind of like off to the side. Maybe they've tweaked that behavior so it doesn't overtake cars so much. Because normally in this kind of scenario where we're stopped so far back behind a stoplight, it would have tried to overtake these cars. And it's not visualizing any cars. Like, see how it's like blank in front of here, but there's lots of cars in that row. Okay, so we're detouring. There's an accident. It's actually pretty bad. All the lanes are closed. But good news is it didn't try to cut around all the cars, which is excellent. We just actually changed our path and we're going to go a different direction. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, why is it going so fast? Man. You know,
In 500 feet, turn
I'm
left
commenting,
onto
okay,
Lincoln
now it's
Avenue.
slowing down for the speed bump. Like, saw that one. Okay, interesting. So I commented about it accelerating way too fast. The road edge like dropped off
Now
and it
turn
was
left
accelerating
onto
like
Lincoln
full
Avenue.
speed down the road here, and it was actually a little scary. It shouldn't have done that. You know, I've said it. I mean, I've repeated this a lot, but the way that FSD beta drives really should be, it should really take into consideration our mode. Like, I'm always in chill mode. I like slow acceleration, slow turns. I like the feeling of not so aggressive driving, and it doesn't pick up on this at all. And you know, a few of us have commented about how quickly it's been accelerating on our last builds, and honestly, I think it's too much. I mean, we have performance models, and it literally just goes, um, which is fine if you're, you know, in a hurry, but it doesn't feel very good. Kind of actually makes you feel a little bit queasy. I think that's why it was so rough initially when I got FSD beta last year, a year ago, because it would be accelerating and braking so much. Okay, so, oh my gosh, it didn't pick this up at all. Uh, like it'd be accelerating and braking so hard all the time to the point where you would get sick. I mean, my best friend and I, we were in the car and we both were so nauseous after our first drive with the beta. It's a lot better, but they really need to like, I just don't think they're focused on it right now. They really need to focus on the behavior of letting the car be more natural, and not so aggressive. Like you can see the bar, it was like a third of the way up. Again, it's not picking up these speed bumps. So again, like they're looking at the road, but there's a clear sign that says speed bump. It, that's what I'm talking about. Like they need to program all this in. Like here, road work ahead. Give some kind of construction zone awareness. Maybe hand the control back to driver or drop
In
speed down.
500 feet,
Here's another one,
right
speed
onto
table 20.
Manzanita Avenue.
Now, they took the bump out. They're doing construction here, but like some kind of awareness to know that,
Now
hey,
turn right onto Manzanita
we need to drive
Avenue.
differently here. I just don't think it's programmed yet. Again, it's stopping really early. I noticed that behavior in last build, version 10 and version 10.01, that behavior of stopping really early and then lunging forward. I don't like that. You know, it could really cause you to be rear-ended. Okay, so it is clear now. Car needs to go. Oh, cool. So we actually need to make a left-hand turn here. Again, look, construction. It's trying to turn left. Yeah, we have cars behind us. See? No left turn.
Now turn left onto Locust Avenue.
Look, no left turn. And it's still not redirecting. Again, like it's been my primary issue is construction zone, temporary road signs, that kind of thing. It's just not, the software is just not recognizing it whatsoever. And as you just saw right near the end there, didn't detect it, and it was going to try to turn. That was odd behavior. I've never had it cut over so early. It usually turns in the yellow, after the yellow there, but it actually cut across. Well, this is strange.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Winding Way, then turn left onto Hackberry Lane.
Like I was saying, it really needs construction zone awareness, temporary sign awareness.
Turn left onto Winding Way.
As you saw, I was still trying to attempt a left-hand turn where it said no left-hand turn. This is actually pretty challenging. It's a pretty fast road. So we're clear on the left. We're actually clear after this truck. Okay, go. 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 Took a little bit of time, but we are clear. Oh, jeez.
Now turn left onto Hackberry Lane.
Okay. That's all for now.